tribe, welcome back to my channel. So as per your votes on the community section, we are doing a video based on the meaning on your dream. So do your thing, meditate, choose your pile intuitively. There are no objects on it. If you need more time, stop the video right here. I'm gonna meet you in timestamps. Hey tribe, whoever has chosen pile number 1, we're gonna be pulling more cards here today. I wanna take a look at the card that we're starting with. We have Justice. So first of what I wanna do, I wanna check and see how you possibly felt, maybe what you saw in a dream, so that you know that you're listening to a right pile, okay? Let's take a look at that first of all. How did you feel in a dream? What was happening? What did you feel in a dream? I'm hearing in a dream I had to take care of certain responsibility or to sort something out. For others of you, I'm hearing I had to make peace. How did you feel in a dream? It does seem like for a lot of you, pile number 1, you probably have felt quite powerful regardless of the situation that you were in. And you did have a certain destination where you wanted to go. This can be a physical one, or you were thinking about it in your mind. Yeah. It's almost like, you know, when do I go? I'm hearing, when do I go? And there might have been maybe either a situation where you knew that you are powerful, more powerful than maybe you were able to show yourself in a dream. You thought of it, maybe even some of you on subconscious level. For a lot of you, this has to do with some kind of action. There was either a lot of action happening in that dream, or you wanted to take action. Some of you did, some of you maybe didn't get to that point. Okay, let's get behind the meaning of this dream. Let's see. What is the meaning behind this dream? What's the meaning behind this dream, please? Oh, this is an important dream I'm seeing here. I hope you can see all cards. Bear with me. I'm gonna adjust the camera a little bit. And let's push it closer next to you. Your subconscious was trying to hint at a new phase in your life. What you knew no longer is. What you thought you were aware of, you probably are not yet. For some of you, this is saying whatever action that you wanted to take or move towards someone or something in real life, intuitively you already know what to do. Almost like all your answers are with you, and maybe you are seeking for answers somewhere else. The advice here is asking you to come, not to come from action, not to go led by what your ego would want you to do, what seems better, you know, what would look better type of situation, but what feels better for you. Your dream was hinting at a phase in your life. A big phase of change I'm seeing here. And again, the person that you were before, almost like I'm hearing brace yourself, they will no longer be there anymore. A big kind of ego death here, or your perception will be changing on a matter, I'm hearing, very quickly, very rapidly, and it's almost like a night and day I'm seeing here. Your dream was also asking you to take care of what you allow to be put in your body. Certain substances, certain food, for others of you, certain person that maybe disrupts your energy here, I'm seeing. Okay, the dream was talking about you changing the way your life's going right now, especially if the things that you don't think you have enough of. Your dream is hinting at you, saying, listen, you can change things around. If you put in work, anything is possible for you. If you put in work, anything is possible for you. So maybe for some of you, you felt like you didn't have enough of something, or there was some kind of a lack, you know, if I go there, it's going to be better, or if I achieve this, it's going to be better. This is saying it can be better now. We can start now if you want to, but maybe there is fear connected to this, because you know subconsciously that this change, even I want to say in destiny, this change in destiny will have to start with a death card, meaning what you knew of before has to go in order for you to change your perception. And people are, you know, a lot of times afraid to go through certain changes in their life because they don't feel comfortable in the phase of unknowingness, if I can put it that way, right? Because you're pretty comfortable dealing with things that you are good at, that you know of, that you are familiar with. And here it's saying, well, probably it's going to be a new phase. Will you take it? Will you want to go for that new phase? It does seem like your subconscious has been hinting at you about this for a while. Or will you stay where you want to stay? Will you stay where it feels good for you and you don't want to move anywhere? But overall, here your dream is saying, you know what, it does seem like you've outgrown certain things in your life already here. But if there is a bit of self-destructive energy here with pile number 1, you know, the Page of Wands here and the 5 of Pentacles, it does seem like maybe whatever you do in your day-to-day routine, or however you communicate with yourself on what you think, tends to be a bit destructive to yourself, because, you know, the Page of Wands, this is not the healthiest thing to do, right? It's very entertaining for other people to watch, but for this guy, it's probably going to catch up to him later on in health. So it's saying, listen, what is it? Think about it. What is it that's making you sometimes burn from the inside, right? What do we need to get rid of? What needs to be changed around? And you already know the High Priestess here, but maybe some of you are afraid of this because you're like, I don't know, can I put that much work into this? Can I actually achieve that? If you do put your energy into it, you can. This guy is really well trained here, and this guy is really persistent. Therefore, what happens is the wheel turns. And for a lot of you, this is saying, listen, you can achieve, you can get to where you want to be with this Chariot over here. But there needs to be a change of how you go about the situation. Okay, let's take these back. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Overall, I keep wanting to say since the beginning of this pile, but just kind of held myself back a bit to see if this will come out again. Karma is being served, whichever karma that would be. There's a hint to karmic situation here. Would it be good karma being served? Would it be not so good? But karma is being served. Again, Eight of Pentacles is here, is chasing after you. And the Seven of Wands. Strength. Okay, what I'm seeing here, your dream is saying there is a phase of a lot of responsibilities that you have put on your shoulders because you knew that you had to go with something, you had to continue that. But there's gonna be a phase when you'll realize that you'll need to get rid of certain ideology, I'm hearing, or certain responsibilities that sometimes are not even yours, or ask for help. And that way you'll be able to see how much more to life there is than just struggle. It can be much more exciting. I'm seeing adventure in the future. I'm seeing adventure in the future, and there's going to be a shift in energies. It's almost like you're going from one phase to the other. The past phase felt a little bit cloudy, and the future phase seems to be really freeing, but it's up to you to find that key and unlock that door. For a lot of you, your dream is hinting at something that you do in your day-to-day life isn't fulfilling your soul. And it shows. And it's saying, what is it that you would want to start working on so that it would fulfill your soul? There would be a better balance between, you know, putting your work in and wanting to put in work and then having rest. And it's almost like overall I'm seeing a shift of routine or routine or lifestyle. I'm hearing I need more rest. I'm gonna get more rest. So let me think of ways of how can I do that to create it for myself. So I truly hope, pile number one, that this has made sense to you here. It's quite complex when it comes to trying to make sense of dreams because it's so deep, right? But I do hope that this is helpful. Tribe, love you as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Hey tribe, whoever has chosen pile number 2. So we're gonna firstly take a look at what your dream was about, maybe how you felt, and if that's going to resonate with you, this means that this pile is for you. Now, when it comes to explaining dreams, it can be quite a complex mission, you know, but I'm gonna try and do my best to make sense of it for you here today. So we have a no card, okay, so maybe for some of you felt like you shouldn't go somewhere, you shouldn't do something, there was a feeling behind it, that there was something that you're like, not sure about that, not sure that was a good thing, you know. Let's take a look a bit deeper into how you felt in this dream. Or maybe you were dreaming about something that you said no to and you should have done. There was maybe a feeling when you woke up of a bit of a regret. Let's take a look at this. Can be connected to either your work or maybe a colleague that you dreamt of, or maybe a project of some sorts, or your discipline. Okay, maybe you wanted to choose one more pile. Yeah, it's to do with your manifestations. You know, what can I achieve? Can I achieve this? Yes, no. Should I continue? Okay. In that dream, you probably have felt like you have power, or for some of you, this is the opposite because the Emperor came out reversed, or maybe a lack of power. This can be a bit of a black and white here. For some of you, you felt quite powerful in this dream, almost like maybe you had some type of ability. For others of you, there was a bit of a lack of it. So either way, there is something to do with control, something to do with empowerment, and ability of some sort. Okay, let's take a look at the meaning behind this dream. The meaning behind this dream, please. Pile number 2. Let me adjust the camera for you slightly. Wow, strong overall. We do have at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups here. There's the presence of your ancestor here, and I do believe that they were sending either a guide of yours, a spirit guide, or the ancestor was quite present with you in that dream. Almost like this, there is that ancient knowing that needed to be portrayed to you. Something is being shown, maybe taught, something is being changed on the energy level. And it does seem like this dream wanted you to see who you truly are, what ability you have, what you can achieve. But firstly, your dream is saying, let's start with self. Either self-care, either understanding why are you doing the work that you're doing? Why are you interested in this work or in a project, an idea of some sort? For a lot of you, you need to know that you hold all the power. The magician below, we have the Wheel of Fortune here. It's saying you can be that magician who can shift things around. Now, the Queen of Pentacles here is saying that the abundance is achievable, and not so much as the abundance. I'd say the nicely balanced life and a peaceful mind is achievable here for you. But what we want to do, I'm saying we because it seems like there is a presence of a couple of people, either spirits or people. It's saying you can focus on your abilities a bit more. I would call it supernatural abilities in pile number 2 that you can bring to light. Let's bring to light something that you're still not aware of, that you are able and capable of. And this will require you to truly work with yourself, look at yourself in the mirror and say, hey, what haven't I discovered about you just yet? What are you capable of? What were my abilities in the past life that I still have in me but I haven't discovered here? I want to know. So it's saying you can bring it to light, but it's going to require you to first off understand that you do hold this ability and power, because some of you think that maybe sometimes you have doubts. Am I really good at this? Could I do that? Is it available for me? Maybe a female presence was important in your dream, or maybe yourself as an individual was important in that dream. Almost like, you know, you felt like you could do something and there was so much more to you than that, or to that female over here. And there is a spiritual teacher behind this, I'm seeing. And this can be someone from past life, or it can be someone in this lifetime of yours too. Wow, this is very strong, guys. Let's learn together, I'm hearing. Let me teach you. What's happening in the future potentially? What's happening in the future? What's happening in the future? Pile number 2. We have the 6 of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're gonna explore whatever it is that was suggested in this dream, was shown to you that you are capable of, or what's available for you out there. It does seem like you're gonna decide to take advantage of it. You're gonna take that chance. Expect a new beginning of some sorts, an idea, something that you're quite passionate about. Yeah, and the cycle is over. A cycle of some sort of either physical difficulty or pain or load on your body. Your body is able to feel much lighter. Will you take that chance? Will you start learning? Will you start doing something to get there? Yeah, will you take it? With the Page of Pentacles, pages are interns, they are learning. This page is really curious. It seems like he took some time to wander in that really dark forest in order to find something precious for himself. I'm hearing some things can be found in darkness, in something that your naked eye cannot see. There is going to be a person that you will probably communicate with. Whoever this person is, they look really good externally, okay? They might give you some kind of suggestion or open your eyes to something new. For some others of you, this is yourself. You are discovering that. But it does seem like there is a help of someone here, so expect some type of message or communication that's going to be like, whoa, you know, that is actually a great idea. Whoever this person is, I keep getting they are really good looking, and I'm talking purely on external. You might like their style, the way that they hold themselves, the way that they carry themselves, what they have to say. Quite a charismatic person. I'm hearing believe in a spirit animal. That's for a couple of you only. Believe in that spirit animal of yours. For some of you, you might have seen an animal that showed itself to you. That was your spirit animal. That's not for all of you. And the Queen of Cups is back here together with the Page of Swords. Learn, learn, learn. Learn more. This is saying do more research, learn, be interested in something here that is quite precious for you. And it does seem like it has a strong vibration. Whatever this thing is that you want to learn, this page is about to learn how to use that sword, right? Let me be taught and let me teach myself. I want to improve. I want to know more. I want to know more what's happening on the subconscious. I want to start seeing things that I can't sometimes see with my naked eye. So wow, what a reading, pile number 2. I truly hope that this has made sense. And tribe, love you as always. Namaste. I'll catch you soon. Hello, pile number 3. So we're gonna try and make sense of the meaning of a dream here. So now when it comes to dreams, it can be quite complex to explain because there is so much happening behind the scenes on the subconscious level. So what I want to start with, I want to take a look at how you probably felt, or maybe what you saw in this dream, and if that vibes with you, this is your pile. I'm hearing for a couple of you, you might have felt that you are drawn to a couple of piles. Maybe you want to look at both of them. There will be messages behind each. Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay. Let's take a look at that. I'm hearing in that dream you were able to see with your third eye. So maybe certain things were shown to you that you couldn't see in a 3D. There might have been a presence of another person, either a mother or grandmother figure. It doesn't have to be an actual mother or grandmother. Maybe a person, the way that they acted in a dream, they might have felt like it. For others of you, you felt very abundant, as if you're very grounded and you're very peaceful in that dream. Almost like I want to come back to that dream. I want to explore more. There might have been a connection with certain job, maybe work or some kind of a mission. Maybe you were on a mission of some sorts in that dream. Some of you have seen your body certain way in that dream. There was probably a conflict at one point in that dream of yours. Almost like the energy has shifted throughout that dream. You know, at first it might have been pleasant, and then there was something shown to you that was a bit chaotic for you. Pay attention to that, because it does seem like your dream was trying to tell you what's not working for you anymore. And what kind of situation you have to leave or not to do this. Don't do this anymore, I'm hearing. That's something that we are showing to you in a dream. This isn't, I'm hearing, valuable, or this isn't beneficial for you. Yeah, because it does seem like the Spirit would want you to tune into the Four of Swords here. I'd say your dream might have even been telling you about your sleep pattern, saying we would want you to sleep a little bit more peacefully, or go to bed a little bit earlier. Quiet your mind before you go to bed, because it does seem like whatever you've left throughout your day that was unsorted in your mind, you carry it through in your dream, and therefore you might wake up a bit more tired than you should. If you feel like writing it on your notepad, diary, whatever you feel like you want to still do, whatever is unaccomplished just yet throughout that day is helpful, do that. You're going to put it on a paper and you'll take that burden off your headspace. What's the meaning behind this dream? Two sevens. Okay, for some of you, it's saying you think that it's going to take time. You think that you want to continue doing this, something that maybe probably was dragging for you. But actually what we're trying to show here to you, that you truly need to stand your ground and think if this situation vibes with your values. Is this worth fighting for? It's for you to decide. Is it making you peaceful? Or is that the opposite? Are you fooling yourself? For a lot of you, this dream is showing you how peaceful or how chaotic is your mind. And it almost feels like your higher self is saying, listen, we gotta put some things to rest. We gotta put some things to rest here. No more chaos, no more argument. And this is to do with your own headspace regarding one situation. Let's put it to rest. Especially if you were not able to complete something, or some kind of a plan didn't go as you expected it to go. Something didn't happen the way that you wanted. You probably had some sort of a dream, you know, maybe you're daydreaming about the situation to go a certain way, and if it didn't, you tend to blame yourself too much. It's saying, let's move on from this, let's move on. It does seem like a lot of you guys are stuck about something or some kind of a personal situation here. We gotta move on, I'm hearing, because this might be disturbing your actual goals or dreams, and sometimes you might need that energy for your own goal of some sorts, but you're wasting that energy for something that is already overdue. I'm hearing it's been there for a while, you know. So it can be some kind of either childhood trauma, you know, or it can be some kind of situation that involves someone else. Something was said, something was done, or there was no closure. We have to bring closure to this is saying. We have to bring closure to this. Yeah, because there's something new waiting for you out there. We want to show it to you, but we firstly are waiting for you to feel quite peaceful and to calm your mind a little bit more. Deal with certain losses peacefully. Because if you're going to be in this chaotic energy, we still can't present this new beginning for you, because it's going to be something that will be really precious for you. And if you are still clinging on to something from the past or something unfinished, this might interrupt, this might affect somehow this new, even I want to say way of living life, or this new opportunity for you. We are about to hand it to you. It's out there. It's out there. You're gonna discover it once you'll take that journey towards a more peaceful mind. See, she's looking at it. She has decided to go on this venture, you know what? Those waters were really, really rough for me. Let me actually explore what's out there. I want to move on from that storm. And look what I found along the way. Look what I found. Look what I found. The Page of Pentacles has been wandering in that dark forest for a while in order to find that pentacle for himself. He's like, look what I found. No one probably goes to that dark forest, right? Especially at night. It does seem very gloomy there, but it does seem really mysterious. So you're being drawn to certain possibility here, but some of you might be afraid of that dark forest. And you're like, do I really want to go to the forest at night? I don't know. I don't know. And some others of you, you're like, it's intriguing. Never done that before, never explored that darkness so much, but it feels intuitively like I have to, because there is something waiting for me out there. What's going to happen in the future? Your shadows will be shown, either yours or someone else's. Shadows will come to light, almost like I'm seeing it being put on, very clearly on a plate in front of you. What's going to happen? Okay, you're coming out of some kind of situation here that keep you stuck for a while. But you are deciding to do that yourself here. And it does have a connection with someone else. You have a potential to end a cycle that's holding you back. It's not about ditching, you know, and canceling certain cycles the moment they start. We got to learn from those. So try to evaluate if you've been in it for a while now and it's time to move on, and to tune into the strength card here in the world, to truly feel yourself and honor yourself more, or there is still something for you to learn there. Something hasn't come up to light. And whatever it is, it's probably going to be a bit surprising, but for a lot of you, you have felt that this is going to happen. Yep, you felt that this is going to happen. Something is hidden, something that I don't know of. It doesn't give me a feeling that this is exciting, but it gives me a feeling of I'm questioning myself about this person or situation. I feel like there is something off. If you do feel like there is something off, something is actually off. This is truly your message. For others of you, it seems like there is a hint. It's saying you are changing as a person. You are changing as a person. Who you used to be, you're going to use that experience for yourself in the future. Again, ships are somehow involved here. Boats, ships, and it does seem like you had to go through some kind of current, I'm seeing here, in order to find the balance between the two. I'm hearing I have two sides to me. I have two sides to me. One of them is really peaceful and the other one might be a bit chaotic. Let me learn how to balance the two better so that I can live a more peaceful life. But I keep hearing breaking a chain. You are being showed in this dream that you need to break some sort of a chain, repetition of some sorts. It's been dragging for a while now, I'm hearing. Yeah, break it. Okay, so that you can tune into the Sun card. From the Ten of Swords to the Sun card. And for some of you, you know that the Ten of Swords might hit you. And that's why maybe you don't want to break that chain subconsciously, right? You're being afraid of something. But what's waiting on the other side truly is clarity and a lot of happiness. So I do hope, pile number 3, that this made sense. This was quite interesting. Tribe, thank you for coming back. Namaste. I'll catch you soon. Hello, pile number 4. So we're gonna try and make sense of your dream here today. I'm gonna start with the feelings that you may have had or things that you probably have seen in a dream to kind of show you if this pile is yours. And if you'll be drawn to a couple of piles, I'd say be free to listen to a couple of them, because it does seem like in this reading, I'm getting that message for a couple of piles. Maybe people are jumping from one pile to the other, and in each of them, there might be something there for you. Let's take a look at you. We have the Queen of Cups as your main card. Let's take a look at how you felt what you saw in this dream. I'm hearing you might have felt very much up in the air, wondering, maybe daydreaming, that maybe your dream came true in your dream, right? For others of you, there is that sense of motherhood here, or a motherly energy that you felt in that dream, right? And this strength, it shows someone who's mothering that wolf, right? Caring for them. There's some type of healing energy connected to this dream that I'm sensing here. And I keep wanting to look at the sky a bit like that bear. Animals might have been important, or cosmos. Maybe some of you have felt like, you know, you're given so much, Okay, Queen of Cups twice here. I'd pay attention to that. It does seem like your intuition kicked in. And maybe you saw something that actually came true or about to come true in this dream. There's a lot of water that I'm paying attention to here as well. I'd say it does seem like this dream had a connection to your emotions, emotional field. And for some of you, I'm seeing you are being shown that how much you give, you have to feel the same warmth of giving back. The same wave of love that you give out, it has to come back to you. And maybe you were shown that something wasn't enough in this dream. For a couple of you, you might have seen that you have a certain ability, talent in that dream, especially a healing one. And I'm hearing it might come to light pretty soon. Blue is all over this reading. Throat chakra is important. Maybe there was something said in this dream that was quite important. Some of you might have written it down. For a lot of others, this was a predictive dream. Something that I saw or I sensed or I felt actually came true. And I do believe that for a lot of you, this is a hint, a message saying, if you remember that dream very vividly, it wasn't a dream, it was a message. Okay, let's take a look at the meaning behind this dream. The meaning behind this dream. Okay, I'm hearing straight away, some of you don't know that you are able to heal yourself. So especially if you tend to be a healer or you have certain ability, I'm hearing supernatural, you need to know that you can do it for yourself as well as others. For a couple of others of you, you're being asked to take a moment to stop in this journey and to give back to yourself before you move on. We gotta put your mind in peaceful state, I'm hearing. It has to be peaceful. I'm hearing from daydreaming to action. Yeah, from daydreaming to action, there is happiness coming your way here. What you need to know, there is some kind of connection happening in your 3D life that is kind of predestined, I'm hearing here. It's pre-written. Especially when it comes to your family that you are creating or about to create. Expect someone helping you out or someone making you feel like you're on top of cloud 9, I'm hearing here. But before that, you have to pay attention to your thoughts. Your thoughts on this journey. What you think of, you already know, you attract. I'm clarifying the 8 of Swords. It does seem like there is, what your dream is showing you, pay attention to what makes you feel uneasy when it comes to your independence, your business, or what you've built so far. There's a lot of wisdom that you hold. There's a lot of wisdom that you hold. Something isn't making you happy anymore. Something that you do, or you want to change things around. Is that it? You want to learn something new, or you want to add something to your life here. And that's why maybe you feel a little bit, you know, uneasy sometimes. You're like, I feel like there could be something else, there could be something more. It's saying, yeah, you can achieve that. Start learning. There was a message coming through, I'm seeing also for a couple of you. That's to do with your independence. I'm seeing it's changing in the future. It's almost like your dream is saying, are you able to be independent and codependent in the middle? Because if you're only independent, then you can be a little bit of a cold shoulder for especially your partner or future partner. Can we be both? And maybe sometimes that's when you're conflicted in your mind. Do I want it? Do I want this at all? Family, maybe children, or maybe your own happiness that you might sabotage sometimes. Can we be both? Equally, equality, 6 of Pentacles. I'm hearing, let's give enough of attention to you and someone else, or 2 people in your life. There needs to be equal amount of energy shared between the 2. So is anyone left out here? Do you feel like you're left out sometimes? Do you feel like you have to be patient all the time with someone or about some kind of situation? I'm hearing, you know why you're doing this. You know why you are doing this. Pages keep coming through here. Watch out for some type of a message coming through here. And it's to do with your either stability or it's talking about something that you've been waiting for appearing in your life. What's happening in the future? What's happening in the future? 9 of Cups is here. I wish fulfillment. I like this. Seems like you guys, what your dream was showing you, there was a hint saying, listen, something good is coming your way. But we want you to come out of your headspace and talk to yourself a bit more, a bit nicer. So that when this opportunity, when this dream is fulfilled, you can truly enjoy it to the fullest. You can enjoy it to the fullest. You've been working on something for a long time. Number 9, 999 is really important, as well as number 6 I'm seeing for some of you. Yep, you've been working on something for a long time, and it's saying expect the fruit of labor to come your way, and some kind of recognition is coming your way. It's coming through because you've been working really hard on something. You were consistent, persistent, you tried, even if it didn't happen all the time, but you tried to be as disciplined as possible, and because you wanted it so much, you put your blood and tears into it. We're going to show you the results of it pretty soon. So I do like this reading quite a lot. Bottom of a deck, King of Pentacles. Enjoy your successes in the future, guys. I'm hearing because you gave so much, it's coming back to you in the future. You gave, you keep on giving, but it has a connection to your work or helping humanity somehow. I truly hope, tribe, that this made sense. Love you as always. Namaste. I'll catch you soon. Hey tribe, whoever has chosen pile number 5. So we're going to try and make sense of the meaning of your dream. I'm going to start with tuning into how you felt maybe in that dream, maybe possibly what you saw. I'd also encourage you guys to look at certain symbolism or maybe objects or whatever you pay attention to on these cards to see if that is connected to your dream. Let's take a look at this. You do have the 8 of Wands. Intense energy overall. Intense. Let's take a look at how you felt in this dream. How you felt in this dream. I'm hearing longing or waiting for someone or something to happen, and then boom. There was a lot. There was a lot of things happening maybe at once. I'm hearing I want everyone to leave me alone, or I need a break. There was just a lot happening in that dream. That's why it's coming through that way. It's like maybe something was really loud. I'm hearing something was really loud, or what was said, someone didn't want to hear about that. Others of you, maybe there was a lot of people around you, or you were in some kind of gathering, or there were certain phases to this dream, you know, like one after another, or maybe some kind of a time frame I'm seeing here too. There is a sense of longing here in this dream. There is a sense of being afraid of what's to come or what's going to happen, and there is a sense of questioning yourself why. I'm hearing this has been either a long time ago, and this has been happening for a while now, for a couple of you, okay? So let's take a look at the meaning of this dream. What's the meaning of this dream, guys? Wow. I'm hearing, I keep looking forward. What's the next good thing? How can it be better? How can I improve either my life currently or my domestic environment? I keep wondering, I'm hearing. But the meaning behind this dream is saying you are in a good place. You can make it happen wherever you are. You can build it wherever you are. Let's adjust the camera, shall we? Bottom of the deck, 9 of Cups. We like that. Okay. So look, why I said what I said. See this girl over here in this card? What she's doing, she's wondering what's in the future for her. She's probably daydreaming, looking very far away. What kind of choice should I make? You know, what should I do? Do I stay? Do I go? For some of you, that type of situation. And now let's take a look at, there's a house behind her. Let's take a look at this card over here, 9 of Pentacles. It seems like this is the same person, but on a different time, right? Different time further on in the future. And there's a house behind her too. It does seem like that house has changed over time. It does seem like she's improved that house. It does seem like she created a garden for herself. She gained a lot of knowledge. She built it all on her own. And the meaning behind this dream, it does seem like for some of you, you need to know that you can build it wherever you are. Whatever you have right now, it can improve. And you are the person who can do it yourself. For a couple of you, I'm seeing as well, the meaning behind this dream is to be a little bit more open emotionally. See, I'm taking the Queen of Wands here. And there's a lot of people around her seeking for her attention, or maybe wanting to connect to this person, right? And when you look at the King of Cups here, it does seem like I'm looking at this as the same person. This person is eager to hear what some of these people or one person has to say. Here she doesn't acknowledge any of these people. She's like, I know I'm successful, I know I have this. But for some of you, what this is asking you to do is to truly acknowledge the emotions of other people around you and communicate with them like you would want to be communicated with. Like you would want other person to open your heart to you. Do the same thing. Give a moment for someone here. Give a chance, give a moment to someone out there. You never know what's gonna happen. Same goes, you know, for a situation where you would you walk in on a street and there's someone that you don't know of, and they want to say something to you. And would you straight away want to ignore that person, or you're not interested before they said something, or would you want to hear what they want to say? For others of you, I'm seeing also a situation where what you need to know is that you have more than you think. Again, there is look at this synchronicity, right? How many hands being drawn towards you, right? How many hands go towards you? How many people are appreciating you here? What you need to know is that sometimes it's good to come back to the basics. And some of you don't really know how much you really have. It does seem like you forget about it sometimes. You're like, I feel like I'm lacking this, and I feel like I'm lacking that. And what you truly need to know is that you have more than you think sometimes. So I keep hearing, let's get back to the basics. Look at what you're able to build for yourself and how much you will build in the future. You have everything that you need in this life to make things happen. Your dream might be telling you that you still need a bit of patience for all the fruits of labor to be shown to you, right? But you do need to ground yourself a little bit more, this dream is saying. Let's not get lost in fame, or let's not get lost in visibility. Let's not get lost. Let's check on ourselves from time to time here. Where do we actually stand? And how much we actually have gained, because there is a big message of success here behind this all, but both of these people are not acknowledging the part of their success, which is their followers, which is their people who have helped them, maybe helped them over time, because you probably have met certain people, or people on your way were helpful. So let's acknowledge who was helpful here. Let's come from gratitude, this is saying. What's happening in the future? Time to give back, I'm hearing. Either honor yourself or take some time to honor everyone who have helped you to get to where you are right now. Would it be pleasant? Would it be a lesson, right? Every single person have helped you to get to where you are now. Good karmic or bad karmic, right? What's happening in the future? I'm hearing end of secrecy, end to certain secret, or some kind of blurry vision. I'm hearing blurry vision. I can't see clearly now. Okay, what's happening in the future? Yeah, there's some kind of a dream, some kind of a wish that's coming true here. It's gonna show itself to you once you're the most peaceful. Yeah, patient, patience, and peacefulness. Strength. Your strength comes from practice, this is saying. Keep on learning. Keep on putting in work. I'm hearing the more I know that I don't know. Right? The further to the forest, the more trees. Don't neglect help, or don't neglect someone again from the first instance I'm seeing here. Take some time to listen, take some time to connect, because you never know what this person might tell you or what kind of impact this person will have in your life. Let's not neglect each other, I'm hearing. Let's share. Let's share the passions and experience. Oop, card fell on the floor. Let's take that. There's a lot of fire here. The Queen of Wands, the King of Wands. It does seem like for some of you, what you might be seeing is that certain situation, certain person who was in your life or who is still in your life, that had a big impact on you. It doesn't matter. Was it good karmic? Was it bad karmic, right? It's saying you will be recognizing. You will be recognizing why the soup that you both made became better. Because see, it takes two to tango here, and it takes two people to be putting in ingredients and making that soup for it to turn out better. Some kind of teamwork. You're gonna see why it did happen, or why it didn't happen the way that you've planned. Why was fire so hot? Why was fire so hot? Yeah, it's almost like once we finish that chapter, we can begin with a new. But it's not like once we finish, once we realize what that chapter held, that's when we can begin with a new. And someone is quite defensive in this. Don't touch my goods, I'm hearing. All right then. Yeah, there is a phase in life that this is talking about, you know, almost like some kind of a new possibility for you to explore and to become much more grounded than maybe you possibly have been. So I truly hope that this made sense, pile number 5. Bottom of the deck, 7 of Swords. I'd say speak your truth and expect the same from someone else. If it's not being spoken, if there is something hidden, maybe dig into it a bit deeper, why this is, and is that something that's for you, or if you would want to take this journey on your own. Tribe, I hope that this is helpful. Namaste. I'll catch you soon.